Nifty Thrifty Girl here today featuring a vintage Kenmore, and it's one of what I like to call the purple monster models because of course they're purple or lilac and cream, but they're just heavy as a tank and they'll blast through pretty much anything you try to sew. This one is a more basic model. It is a 148 prefix, 148.21. It's a model 21. It is a 1.2 amp all metal machine, and it's, like I said, very basic. It has straight zigzag and it has blind stitch, which gets turned on and off by this little knob on the top. It is a high shank, standard high shank machine, not your typical Kenmore super high shank. It's just a standard high shank. So any standard high shank foot or attachment will fit this machine. It uses 15x1 needles, class 15 bobbins. And it is not double needle capable because the bobbin case is situated so that it faces the end of the machine. Any machine that you see where the bobbin faces the end instead of the front is not double needle capable unless it has a very, very super special needle plate, which most machines do not have. There is a Necky out there that does have a super special needle plate that allows it to sew double even though the bobbin faces the end, but you know, 9 out of 10 machines will not sew double needle if the bobbin is on the end of the machine. So just something cool to know. This machine has a couple minor cosmetic things. It has a paint ding up here on the corner down to the metal. It has some paint dings here on the stitch width knob, and it also has a little ding here on the tension dial and some along the very, very edge and corners of the deck. But overall it's in fair to good condition. It also has some paint issue right here by the take-up arm on the corner. But this is a square deck machine. I'd have to check for sure. I can't remember if this is a 17-inch deck or not. I think it's a shorter deck. But the bobbin winder's up here on the top. And, of course, like I said, this is your blind stitch on and off knob here. It does have feed dog drop, and it does have a built-in light. No, this is a 14.5-inch square deck. So it would have to have a very specialized case or cabinet. It won't even work in a Singer cabinet because Singers have a rounded, edged deck. So this would have to be in a specialized Kenmore cabinet or case, which are even more rare than the 17-inch ones. So anyway, this particular machine comes with its original manual, which is also lilac and cream. It matches the machine. It has something really cool. It has the original hang tag that would have been on it in the store, talking about the blind stitch knob and how to use it. Very cool. So it has that original hang tag. And it also has a quick startup guide here. Just kind of some quick pointers and stuff that came with it originally. And it does have a whole bunch of high shank feet with it. It has an adjustable zipper foot, a hemmer foot, straight stitch foot, button sewing foot, and I don't know exactly what that is. I think that's I can't even think of the name of it, but it's got the trough underneath it. I can't even think of what the name of that is. Zipper guide, and this is like a buttonhole foot, or it can be a cording foot. That's what the other one was, a cording foot. But this is a cording foot as well, and it has your adjustable little stop back here, and it comes with bobbins. So all those high shank things come with this one, and she is serviced and ready to go. She is a left homing machine, meaning that the needle homes on the very, very left edge of the presser foot. she does have reverse. Right there. Get a lot of questions about machines if they have reverse. Most generally, all machines have reverse except a couple very, very, very early singers and other 1930s and 40s machines, but all these machines have reverse. This is a spring-loaded stitch width dial, and when you want to lock it up to zigzag, it sits down at straight. If you want to go up to zigzag and lock it in, there is a roller here that locks it in place, and you can lock it wherever you need it to be. You know, if you want to lock it on 3, it just rolls and locks it where you need it. Boom, 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 lock it right up. So now we're going to lock it in for zigzag. As you can see, she's doing just fine on the tabletop. And also with this machine, with the spring loaded like that, you can do creative embroidery, which only means that while you're sewing, you can do this. You can move your dial, and you can make like scallops or whatever it would be that you want to make. There's my creative embroidery scallop, zigzag straight, nice balanced stitches. I've got 5 layers of denim using a size 16 needle. Make sure your needle's in all the way and you don't want to fly through multiple layered fabric. As you can see, there's no issue with jeans. If you have any questions, our email is underneath the video. Please email me directly. I don't often get the YouTube messages, so if you email me directly, I'll respond quicker. And here is 4 layers of domestic leather. These machines are not made to do bridles, wallets, belts, or anything like that. And you'll probably see machines on eBay where they sew a belt or something like that. Yes, they'll do it for a minute, but your machine is not going to last trying to do projects like that. It's just plain and simple. You can't buy one of these machines expecting to make a living making wallets. It just doesn't work. As you can see, she has a very nice stitch in the leather, and you will get these samples with the machine. If you have any questions, email. This machine will be on eBay within the hour. Free shipping via FedEx. Unless you are in Hawaii, Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, then we do priority mail, and it's a little more. But that is the Vintage Sears Kenmore Model 21.